Right, hello YouTube, and welcome back to Homeworld 2. Today we're going to be running through the second level of the campaign, which is rendezvousing with the shuttles with the mothership. So let's get straight to it. Jesus, there.
The mothership is on its way. We're going to make it.
Yeah, I would be saying that if I was the guy in the flaming ship in the background there.
Bishop 2, standing by. This is Bishop 3.
Yeah, I gotta say, you're saying we're gonna make it, but honestly, he's on fire. He's not looking so hot.
4, standing by. Bishop 5, standing by. Bishop 6, reporting unidentified contacts. Get ready for company.
Of course, because, you know, gotta have some conflict in this game. You gotta love that hyperspace. Big, shiny fire planet thing. Notice the little red rectangle? This probably means an enemy. Enemy carrier. Carriers are like a smaller mothership that can build ships. In fact, that's the main idea of them. They're sort of mobile shipbuilding factories.
We have reached the
It's like someone's under attack.
Vega forces are being reported in all sectors. They will know we have arrived.
The Vega are already here, mate.
6 crew transports are inbound to dock with the mothership. Vega carrier has been detected in the area. Transports are under attack and require immediate assistance.
Help out the transport ships, basically.
Transports must dock with the mothership. Crew requirements.
Basically, the mission is go save the transports.
Ready.
Bombers.
Acknowledge. Recommend construction of additional...
Let's go to that carrier and smash it to bits. Or at least... Now, remember I said earlier you could attack subsystems? Now, sometimes in the campaign, this is useful. Send them off to the fighter facility and they won't be able to build new fighter craft. Meanwhile,
Confirmed.
interceptors, get after them and save those ships.
Moving to intercept.
All to F4, I don't want any of you on passive. Resource collector can start harvesting. Mothership can't move for this mission. Oh dear. Okay, remember I said last time about the scouts? Now I'm going to start getting yelled at for it. I'm going to have to build some of those at some point. Here we go. This time, they've brought assault craft along with the bombers. Now these are Vega interceptors, basically. They're not hitting the bishop shuttles very hard, but they will make life hard for my interceptors, so I'm going to have to go for them first, and then the bombers. And have to basically just hope the transports can last out. Can I build any resource collectors yet? That should probably be my first aim, to build a few more of them.
Standing by.
Yeah, one resource collector on its own. He's going to do his job, but he's going to be fairly slow.
The Vega carrier is launching reinforcements.
This is exactly why you send your bombers after it.
Destroy the carrier's fighting facility.
Again, way ahead of you go.
Prevented from sending further reinforcements.
The guns on carriers are worthless, by the way. Are they assault craft? Poop. Hopefully they're not going after the bombers. I bet they are. Yeah, they're going after the bombers. As much damage as you can. Tell you what, that fighter city isn't going to last much longer. It's one of my bombing fleet is going to get out of this in one piece as well.
Copy.
The one bomber.
Attack.
Okay, he's just bought it. Straight on to the next thing.
Transport on target safe.
The fighter's taking a lot more damage than I'd like, but they're okay. Minor jump cut. I've almost taken out the fighter facility already. Again, that's the advantage of knowing this stuff in advance. Yeah, one thing I've heard a lot of people say about the campaign, and I'm genuinely starting to think they're right, is that it's sort of a game of memorising.
Vega fighter facility destroyed.
Okay, just go after the... In that case, they're going to go after the carrier.
Acknowledge.
Right, you go after... Interceptors after the assault craft.
Moving to intercept.
These are the things that will threaten my interceptors the worst, so I'll take them out first. Sweet. Resource collector number 2. H is harvest, which sends them automatically to work on the closest asteroid. Bishop 1 has already made it through by the looks of things. Oh, hang on, I forgot about something. You do technically have control over the bishop ships. You can't redirect them, but if I can find them, I can't select it through all this crap. Okay, hang on, let's select bishop 1. Alright. All ships. Aggressive. Right, who's in the most danger? Bishop 2 is taking a little bit of damage. Bishop 3 is. Bishop 4 is fine. They've saved bishop 2. 5 is fine. 6 is miles away. I might end up skipping a bit at the end just while we're waiting for the thing to get through. Yeah, notice when I ended up dragging over everything, it told me I couldn't redirect bishop whatever it was. Oddly, the interceptors don't seem to have even suffered a scratch yet. That's kind of interesting. I'm guessing that for some reason the AI is not redirecting their fighters to defend the rest of their ships. Ooh. I can now build a corvette facility. Corvettes are anti-ships. They get a mine layer, an anti-fighter, and an anti-corvette. Bishop 3 is taking a lot of hits. Speaking of, pretty graphics much? Yeah, the game is old, but you can see that the particle effects are old, but come on, it's nice looking. Plus, I'm managing to record this at 30, so you can tell it's well optimised. Okay, so 30 is not much for most people, but to make it clear, most of mine are not doing 30 FPS. Oh, that is cool. That's the other cool thing about this game. Really? Who the heck is attacking my bombers? Oh, okay, the carrier is gradually fighting them off. How are the other bishops doing? I probably used to find this a lot more difficult than I do now. As with many things from your youth, you tend to find a lot of the stuff gets easier as you get older. Oh boy. Something showed up on a hyperspace. Oh, what could go wrong? Exactly that's what could go wrong. Yep, that's good. Oh, that's just even better. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Hooray! Help is on the way! Which is good, because Bishop 4 is getting taken to bits. Hyperspace up behind them. Ooh, big ship? Or just really close to zoom? No, really close to zoom.
Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Faring Shah.
Otherwise known as reinforcements, essentially.
Attention all Sobani. Pick your targets and engage.
Oh my god, I'm hoping Bishop 4's going to survive this. It's not looking so hot. I know they showed up to help at the last moment, but I mean, it's losing a lot of health. What have we got? We've got 3 torpedo frigates. Ah! Now this little fella's going to be helping out a lot. This is an ion frigate. Like that one. They shoot giant ion beams, like that. Watch that health bar drop. What? Oh, okay, and they finish. I can make corvettes. Let's have a few of those. Oh, all the resource collectors are finished as well, so set them off harvesting. I can now research things. Where are my interceptors? Oh, they're already on the way. Let's have interceptor speed. Yeah, I know. This one's Bishop 4, I think. No, that's Bishop 5. Which one was Bishop 4? Oh, it was that one. Okay. Yeah, meanwhile, these two are duking it out. I think the Higaran's going to win this one. I think not Higaran, was it Fleet Faring Shah? I don't really understand what was going on there. Boom. Little missile. Okay, so apparently their tracking changes targets even if they've been destroyed. Wait a minute. I didn't have any bombers. Where did these guys come from? Seriously, where the heck did these guys come from? All of mine got destroyed attacking the carrier. And speaking of... Hey, looks like they've had it. I'll send my interceptors after the carrier as well. They won't do much, but it'll be worth it. Worth trying to destroy it. Frigates are destroyed. Oh, okay. These are... Yeah, as the subtitles read, these are good against corvettes. Gunships, anti-fighters, pulsar gunships, anti-corvette. The thing with gunships to remember is they are slower than fighters. Oh. No, he isn't. New objective, essentially. Go blow this thing up. Yeah, also save, even in an old game like this, auto save. In fact, bombers, go for the engines. Oh. Don't slow down, that gives the guns a chance to actually get a lock on. Ah, looks like the frigates have shown up to help as well. What type of frigate's he in? That's a marine frigate, okay. Bit of an odd choice. Why is he not boarding? I guess it's still got a modified one for the game. Yeah, I think those iron frigates are going to be doing most of the damage for me, to be honest. All of my ships go for the engines. I wish this game did have voice control, by the way. As far as I know, it doesn't. But it would be awesome to actually be able to, like, just shout commands at things. Gunships. I want you to go after the carrier as well. This is a gunship, by the way. As you can see, a bit bulkier looking than the fighters, but they have much higher armour and health. They're nowhere near as fast, but they're basically they're heavily built. Yeah, you do actually get more bonuses for the game depending on how many of those ships you got back. And as I got all 6 of them back, I should get a higher bonus. Yeah, I don't think this carrier is going to escape. That was very rude, whoever that was outside. I don't know if that carried through on the audio. Pew 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 pew. Aha! Victory! And yes, you can even salvage some of the space junk from the larger ships. All ships dock with mothership. Oh.
Captain Soba. The Homeworld system will soon be overrun by bigger forces. Their objective is to capture the mothership. You must get the Pride of Shigara out of here.
You do not have to tell me twice.
Follow, and in doing so, you will buy the Homeworld 2 times. Soban out.
You know, if I had the actual skill, when he said Homeworld, I'd have Peter Griffin showing up saying, "Ah, he said it," but I don't, so no. Okay, so just waiting a little bit and then we're done. Oh, you get some free ships, by the way. You get these guys showing up as well as some corvettes. I don't think I've ever got them before. Oh cool, elite gunships. They have a fancy paint job. And level 3 basically. And that's it for level 2, essentially. You know, not that hard, really. They don't really get hard for a little while. In fact, no, to be honest, the reason I was stuck on level 3, now I think about it, was that level 3 gets a lot harder. Not as bad as I always used to have it, but it is harder. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away on Megara, presumably.
Our home.
Children of my God. The scepter is now under my control. Study God and prepare for Vega occupation.
Essentially, things are not going well at home. It looks like while they have some military strength, they don't really have enough to hold off the Vega. But they are fighting back, and will continue to do so.
Megara can resist the Vader siege, but only for a limited time. The shipyard at Sarah will allow us to rebuild our fleet.
In other words, we need to go get that shipyard.